Hi, I'm Donna Reid, and welcome to Donna Reid Talks Voice. This is the very first episode of my new series of all my thoughts and experience about singing and how to teach singing and how to learn singing and different ways of thinking about singing. All of the things that I do came from the principles that were written in 5 different books by my late husband, Cornelius L. Reid. He has a book right here. It's called The Free Voice, 50th Anniversary Edition, and you can get it anywhere you can get books. So if you want to know the theory behind everything that I do, it's written right here. But what I'm doing with this YouTube channel is showing a little bit more of the practicality of it, because you can read the words, but then words don't tell you what does something sound like. Now initially, I'm just going to talk about a few different principles that I say to all of my students, especially when we first start, before I actually do demonstrations on voice and show in a practical way what it is that you can do. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. Donna Reid, R-E-I-D. I always do that because you could spell Reid a million different ways. I am teaching and living in New York City. I was a singer in Europe for 9 years. I sang opera. Actually, my specialty was contemporary opera. Even though my big specialty now in teaching is musical theater, I adore musical theater, or I'll teach anything. If you have a free voice, you can sing whatever you want to. But I had read my late husband's books. He wasn't my husband at the time. I was living in Europe, and I came across his books, and I read them, contacted him, came to New York City to have a lesson. After a lesson, I moved from Europe to New York City to study with this brilliant man. So when I came to study with Cornelius in New York, my voice was not working well. As I said, I sang 20th century opera, which is really hard on the voice. Literally, I was singing something like that, and it was very difficult. And my voice was not working well. I read his books, came to New York, studied with him, and we fell in love, got married, and I became his assistant, and I became very interested in teaching. Teaching is my absolute and total passion. I love this more than performing, although I still perform, I still sing concerts here and there. That's fun, I love it. But teaching is so much fun for me. I love working out the puzzle of a voice that doesn't work and then figuring out how to make it work. That's exactly what Cornelius did for me. It took him 10 years to fix me. So I studied with him for 10 solid years till I got to the point where I said, I don't suck and I can actually go in front of an audience again. My voice was that messed up. So I have an insight as to how to fix a voice that was messed up, because he took my voice apart and he put it back together again. I really know how the mechanics of this stuff works, because anything that went wrong with my voice. Now it doesn't. Now it's fine. I could sing whatever I want to. Well, not whatever I want to, but within my own vocal limits, given I'm a mezzo-soprano. Okay, fine. A little bit of a background. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I've been told from some other students who come in, and my students usually come in at the end of another lesson and they hear the person who's there, or I have some students who teach and they come and observe my teaching and they listen to other people, and I have been told, wow, all your people sound different. Yeah, damn well they do, because everybody's an individual. Everybody should sound different. Everybody should sound the way they sound, not some sound that I think I want to make them sound like. Now, why am I doing this YouTube channel? Because honestly, I think these ideas are so important. There are so many talented people out there. You, who I am talking to right now, I am sure you are a talented person. Now, yes, some people are more talented than others, but I believe that just about everybody, given your ear doesn't make you sing out of tune, everybody can learn how to sing. And even singing out of tune, that could be a technical problem, not an oral problem. I've taught people how to sing in tune. It's all about the function of the voice. I feel so adamant about this. I feel so excited about these ideas that I want them out there, because too many people are told, oh, you're just not talented enough, or oh, you just don't work hard enough, or oh, you just don't have what it takes. And I say, no, I don't think so. Maybe that's true for some people. I'm not going to deny that. But the overwhelming majority, they want to work hard. They want to have their voices work. They want to sing well. That's why you have to find your individual voice. Not what somebody has written somewhere, not what somebody has told you it should sound like. Your individual voice so that you sound like you and not somebody else. Thanks for watching Donna Reid Talks Voice. In the next episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about the single most important thing to keep in mind when learning how to sing. If you have any questions for me about this episode, please visit my website and click Contact.